After being a top 50 high school recruit, MarJon Beauchamp had a unique journey that led him to the GLeague Ignite, including stops with the professional training program, his hometown JUCO, and even losing and regaining his love for the game along the way. At 6'6", 6'7", with a plus wingspan, Beauchamp's athleticism matched with his ability to make winning plays on both ends and be effective without the ball has made him an easy first round prospect and a bet for at least being in a rotation. A lot of MarJon's appeal comes on the defensive end. He's got great size and length, good lateral ability, uses the cross step, and had consistent effort getting back into plays. He was able to make an immediate impact here even with what is a pretty sizable jump into playing against pros in the G League. As a help defender, I thought he consistently made good rotations and was conscious of his responsibilities, coming up with his share of steals and blocks in the process. Now this wasn't without a bit of an over-helping habit that poked through at times, but I think the good outweighed the bad for sure.
A nice low five all the way on the ground.
Yeah, you like that.
Telling you, he is exciting, fun to watch. I can't wait. What year do you say he's coming up to?
One-on-one with Beauchamp. To the basket, no.
Chill for a second. I'm going to practice on my DJ skills.
Bro, that was awesome, and I love how you secured.
They'll have 5 sets of those through the middle of February and the All-Star break.
Reyes. He's shooting that. Let's it go.
Largest lead for Ignite has been 7. Skyhawks' largest lead has been 9. This has been a fun one to call.
Here's a little nugget. You ready for this?
Okay.
Jason Hart and the president of the G League, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, were teammates for G League.
Okay. Look
Turnover.
up. Let's see what Hardy's got for us. Nice smooth taken.
Lakers trying to get back within single digits. Beauchamp, pickpocket.
They're operating in Ignite's end of the court where their bench is in the background. Springer takes and
Junior college play. Micah Potter has
Step up at different points of this young season.
The rebound. Here come the Crews down 4. Second best record in the...
It takes a while before you get acknowledged.
Edwards got some speed and was rejected by Beauchamp.
Chameleon going in the first round.
And so, no, sorry, finish that thought.
I was the same following Josh Giddey.
The handles. Bounce pass in the way.
Go under, I'm going to be from beyond the arc.
And now here's Gary Weather's been racing to the rim, blocked by
Labinowitz, nice little pass up to the top of the key. 3 ball on the way for.
no look here, Lewis.
Draft prospects and then 6, 7 veterans as well in the corner.
MarJon is one of those players who finds a way to get easy buckets at all times and ways, and transition is one of those. He's a very good athlete and it's on display here with the way he runs the floor, taking it coast to coast, and he has a good feel for when to leak out. He was super efficient and got the majority of his total points here, and I think we continue to see him have these two-way sequences and also just get rewarded for simply beating opponents up the floor and being in the right spot.
Bassey can't get another one. It's both.
Henderson staying in front. Look at him dive on. Starting the break with Beauchamp.
Follow no good. Ball poked around and secured by Beauchamp. He'll drive it right by Canyon. Barry lays it off.
It short, and the Nets have really struggled to shoot it here today. Just 2 of 13 from deep is Beauchamp.
Over a game, that's what's going to be expected on you if you are going to be the guy later in your career. Beauchamp off the steal.
Chris Smith gives it up. Beauchamp. 1-on-2, and he still makes it.
A lot of ways to get to LA for me, you know.
Beauchamp 1-on-1 against Burke.
Nice.
Up ahead to Beauchamp. Beauchamp with
Williams
physicality.
told us the Ignite like to get up and down, play in transition. We see it here in Beauchamp.
This team shooting above in a big stretch, but for the bulk of the beginning of Brook Lopez's career, he never shot the 3, and now is a 3-point
Now on
shooter.
the basketball. Beauchamp goes by him and elevates for the 2-hand. Iowa.
Trading the turnover, now they got numbers. Up on the housetop and down. Throws it away, there's the turnover. Beauchamp out ahead, and he throws it.
Ball nearly poked away. Beauchamp on a drive to the bucket, and he has his third.
Good pass. Beauchamp!
9.5 court Beauchamp was still kind of finding where he fit in next to guys like Jaden Hardy and Dyson Daniels, and one of those where he really shined was as a cutter, and to me he's one of the 3 best in the class. He has a knack for finding open spaces, reading the defense, and getting in gaps. Whether it was your more traditional cutback door just reading his man, or some of these plays that he allowed the defense to develop as he slowly moved his way into space and made himself available, it was impressive. It felt like he was always there as a safety net for his teammates if they got cut off, and I think we see a good amount of this continue, especially next to your gravitational stars and creators in the league.
Kevin Murphy is the veteran right now. Played at Tennessee Tech, second round draft pick 2012. Under a minute to play here in Vegas.
Not enough points, but we'll take that.
MarJon's motor and ability to impact the game without needing the ball is about as good as it gets in this class. He was a presence on the offensive glass, converting at a high rate, and that's a big testament to his effort and buy-in to what the team asked him to do. He has some untapped potential in a key area he'll need to bring up to speed to ease his transition to the league, but he showed he's a natural competitor and someone who just finds a way to make an impact.
Closer, Murphy way off on the 3, but Beauchamp follows it.
Paul said just yesterday Chris Haynes had a report on a TNT broadcast, and Chris said, you know, these guys. Jetter! Rebound for Beauchamp, off to Hardy!
For the gig as Hardy lifts out a triple. There's Beauchamp, MarJon Beauchamp
On this GLeague Ignite team. 8 veterans helping the game. Under 90 seconds to play in the 4th. Beauchamp has been the spark late.
Definitely thought he was going to be handing that ball off.
Beauchamp leads for the goal here in the 3rd quarter.
Beauchamp. Yep.
Now to the improvement areas. The first and most pressing spot that he needs to focus on is his consistency and effectiveness as a 3-point shooter. He's demonstrated that he's at least capable of knocking down a shot from out there. His mechanics are more than fine, but as a guy who doesn't yet give you a ton as a creator for self or others, this will be one of the places that he can most easily add value in an offense. He shot sub 30% on around 3 attempts in his time with the Ignite, and from an outside perspective it looked like he was as affected by the NBA line as any of his teammates, as he had some harsh and rushed misses. I'd say that 36% mark is very realistic for him in the future. He shot over 50% on unguarded catch and shoot looks, and it's a different level, but he made over 40 threes on nearly 40% in 12 games at JUCO. But again, this is a spot that will swing the level he reaches as a player and the important minutes that he'll play.
But Steph, for his ability to shoot the ball like that, he does shooting.
We'll see. Here's Beauchamp, knocked it down.
Now when it comes to MarJon's self-creation, I think he has some untapped potential. Probably not in a featured or star role, but complementary, filling in, attacking closeouts, and just being more of a threat. However, it was not all the way there yet this season. He'll still need to keep tightening the handle, be stronger with the ball, and selective about the direction of some of his drives. But positively, he was excellent from the mid-range. He's got some creativity and a good first step in there handle-wise if he can continue working. And maybe it doesn't come to fruition and he sticks closer to the lane of what he did in the G, but the roots of something more advanced and impactful for a half-court offense are there.
But he has picked it up here in the second half. Beauchamp working on.
And that's one of the areas where the game has changed so much, but you have to respect pretty much everyone.
Now Beauchamp knocks down.
Just a wonderful human being. I can see why he's in the mentor.
4 from the field. And this is Duke's Nassau Coliseum debut, believe it or not, as Beauchamp.
Beauchamp to his left, finishes
Music and basketball go hand in hand. Like when you think about guys, when they come to the game, they'll have their headphones on because they're getting hyped.
The season, you know, when I'm playing with confidence and not everything is based upon, Beauchamp
was one shy of his season high. Beauchamp to the basket, muscles.
I think he can still grow as a playmaker and overall decision maker as well. There were a few too many careless passes, jumping without a plan, and simply inaccurate ones, especially on dump offs or in traffic. I spent some time trying to figure out just how much of this was him making a concerted effort to get off the ball quickly and this not really being his role for the team because of some of the flashes that he had, especially in transition. But in the half court for sure, I don't think he was quite ready for those responsibilities at this level and likely won't be asked to do too much of it in the NBA.
Excuse me, number 8 pick back in 2011. Jeter for 3. He's hit one before. He'll hit it.
Beauchamp down the shot clock. Beauchamp with the drive, the dish, beautiful pass.
Shot misses. Beauchamp up to Hardy. Dunk it in.
Henderson's in the middle of everything.
There he is in the middle.
Good there from Michael Foster Jr. He's running the floor, has it off the feed from Beauchamp.
Down to 6, perhaps 5. Oh, beautiful get. Ball knocked away by Daniels. Back to Daniels.
To me, MarJon Beauchamp is one of the safer non-lottery bets as a rotation player in this draft. He doesn't need the ball at all to be effective and made an impact on both ends of the floor. Like most players in the modern NBA, he'll need to shoot it to ease his way into the league, but that's something I think is reasonable. I'd most like to see MarJon in Denver, Houston, or Memphis, maybe Minnesota too. I think he provides a great element to all of those teams, but he'd be a match made in heaven for Jokic and the Nuggets. Comparison wise, I think he's in the same family of player as guys like Devin Vassell and Mikal Bridges. What level he reaches is another question, but they have similar games and measurables for sure.
It'll be all night, saying you got to keep running the floor.
Wow. Biggest lead was 11.
They just need to crack a daylight to get it on.
And the steal. Vassell with the
MarJon Beauchamp will inevitably interest a lot of those teams from the late teens to the 20s. A high-energy two-way wing who can seamlessly make an impact as a low-usage guy is pretty coveted, especially in the playoffs. His journey over the last several years has made him easy to root for and hard to put limits on. And yeah, the Pacific Northwest has yet another NBA talent.
O'Shea gonna be the first, so I'll forever be the second. Who rep Lamar Park is something you ain't got a question. They like, damn, grown up, better than we expect.
You can sit up on my shoulder.